I, Philip, affirm you, Sadie, as I invite you to share in my life. The first thing you said to me when we met was a comment about how short I was. Little did I know that this unknown person who was kind of irritating at the time, sitting across from me in college, would end up one day becoming my wife and my best friend. You are the most beautiful, caring, and generous person I have ever known, and I promise to always respect you and love you. I promise to be your chief back scratcher, even when you shamelessly ask for the 1,000th time and I really don't feel like it. I promise to push you and challenge you to reach your true potential, whether it's writing and self-publishing a novel, getting your master's degree, or studying abroad in another country. I will be there to help you get the absolute best out of life. I promise to stop at nothing to make you truly happy, which we all know means getting you the cheesiest pizza, the creamiest ice cream, and the best gluten-free pasta in town. I will be there every step of the way on this adventure called life. And many years from now, when we look back on our life together, our hearts will be filled with joy. In that moment, I will look you in the eyes as I am now and say the same thing. I love you, and I will always love you. I take you to be my wife, to have and to hold. From this day forward, for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, until the end of time.
You are the love of my life, my partner in crime, the apple to my pie, the straw to my berry, and most importantly, you're my best friend. I fell in love with you for so many reasons. The way you smile, your laugh, the goofy faces you make, how loud you get when you're excited about something, and obviously with how handsome you are. I love the notes that you leave for me to find, the good morning texts that you've sent me every morning for the past 6 years, and the forehead kisses you give me before you leave for work, and how you're always patient and understanding even though I'm a lot to handle some days, maybe most days. You've changed me for the better by pushing me out of my shell and encouraging me to chase my dreams. I'm shaking. You always have confidence in me when it comes to new things, even if I don't have it for myself. You make me feel safe, and if I fall, you are there to pick me up, help me feel better, and keep encouraging me. On our first date, I remember being so comfortable with you, and I knew in that moment you were special to me. We're two best friends that fell in love, and I am grateful that you are a part of my life. Philip, oh goodness, here it comes. I vow to always support you no matter what you do, no matter where we go, no matter where our lives take us. I will do everything in my power to make you happy, and I promise never-ending amounts of Chipotle while we watch The Office together. For the millionth time, of course. I vow to be by your side and encourage you when you're feeling low, to be there for you through thick and thin, on the good and the bad days with open arms and loving kisses. I vow to take care of you through every allergy season, which at this point is all year. And I promise to never steal the covers from you because, let's face it, I can't get them from you no matter what. I vow to create endless memories with you, to never stop exploring the world with you, and to love you forever as we start this next step in our lives.
Sadie, I give you this ring.
Sadie, I give you this ring
As a symbol of the promise I made to you today.
as a symbol of the promise I made to you today.
Phil, I give you this ring.
Phil, I give you this ring
As a symbol of the promise I made to you today.
as a symbol of the promise I made to you today.
Having pledged your love and your commitment to one another today in front of all of your family and friends, and by the power vested in me by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Phil, you may kiss the bride.
From the first time I set my eyes on you, I didn't know from the start. I didn't know how you turned my life around, or how in love I'd be with who you are.
Phil has been a very stable friend throughout all the years. I was always known as more of the however you want to call it, wild one or whatever. He was more of the reserved type, but he always gave me the best advice that I may have needed at the time. And we have definitely gone through several things. I mean, we used to play hide and seek in his backyard. I know you remember that with the go-kart. We used to go to the mall every Friday, just so many different times. And I'm so thankful for who he is and who he's taught me to be. Phil is such a family man. He would go home, once he moved out, he would go home, he would visit his family every weekend. And I've recently moved to Chicago, and it's taught me a lot about how to stay in touch with my family, even through those rough times we were apart.
A lot has changed in the 15 days I've been married. You know, back on my wedding day, gas was $2.25 a gallon. I saw sheets here, it's $2.24 now. And back when I got married, you could put a card in the mail and you could expect it to get there. Not so much anymore. In all seriousness, I want to share the most important thing I've learned in my 15 days of marriage. It's true what they say, don't go to bed angry. I haven't got a wink of sleep in 2 weeks. Phil and Sadie, you guys are two of my favorite people. Here's to a long and happy marriage.
Back when Sadie first met Phil, she took my iPod and she started messaging Phil from my iPod because she was too nervous to message him in the beginning. And then, once I got out of the shower and everything, she was still messaging him. She holds up a picture of him that she found on his Facebook and said, "Do you think we would make a good couple?" I, of course, said yes because she had a big crush on him. But little did I know they would make a perfect couple and end up together. I've been with them almost all the time they were at the house. I sat in their room, I was always with them, and I know that they're a perfect couple. They make each other so happy and it's so cute, and I've never seen my sister so happy. I'm really happy for both of you, and I love you, and I'm happy you found the one.
Because this thunderstorm of who I am, one needs a strong woman, and that's who you are. So we'll start today and build our world together. The way we love is the way we will stand. And I know, yes I know, I will last the stormy weather. Just as long as I've got you. Touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. It's when I have you in my arms I feel undone. So in a long way I've come to say that you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. When I have you in my arms, I feel undone. So in a long way, I've come to say I love you. It's in a long way, I've come to say I love you. It's in a long way, I've come to say I love you.